And we are live. Number 5 is alive. Dude, hard time trying to log in. I don't know what's up with the servers. But if it's what I think it is, then we might see operations pretty soon. Hi, welcome to Elite Dangerous Daily. Your host, Draxter, and others. They're not around, though. We're on every day at this time, and sometimes twice a day. Sometimes all day, all weekend. That's right. So what we're doing today is mining for merits. This is a brand new character. This guy's called Dragonborn Drak. And the reason I started something new is, well, I needed that deck for when I go out to the 4,200 mark. So that's a good thing. Hopefully, maybe they come up with more than just a deck and they have a ground deck also. So here we are. Here we are. I just need you to subscribe, check the like button, smash the notification bell, and leave a comment, even if you leave a poop emoji. That's okay. So what do we do so far? Well, on this character that I started basically with no money. I'm not putting any money out of the bank or anything like that. So I got 467 million so far, right? So the first thing I did was I did six courier missions. I got enough to buy a Maverick suit, an Artemis suit, and an adder, which fantastic. I love adders. That's my thing. So I did that, and then I did some exploration, and actually Stratus Tectonicus being the best payout. I did about 6 of them, I think, 7 of them, and I received about 128 million credits from those scans, right? Now I delivered them to a Sirius station. At the Sirius station, I turned in the data, giving me ally with Sirius Corporation, and giving me access. I'm sorry, I didn't say Sirius station. I meant Sirius Corporation station. And it gave me access to Sirius Corporation Ally, which gave me access to Sirius System. And I did that for a reason. Okay? I did that for a reason. One of which is one of the engineers needs Sirius. So I took out 2 things that I need to do. And Marco Quint can be unlocked now in about 10 minutes. Okay, so that 128 million I used to buy a T11. That's what you see here right now. And with the T11, I am doing mining for merits. Mining for merits. Give you 10 minutes. Okay. So, why am I mining for merits? Of course, after I had to just backtrack a little bit. I had to align myself with Grom. I got myself in the squadron so I can get myself extra rocks, because I have a bonus on that. I have 20% bonus on how much rocks I get, right? And so landing gear, goodness God. So basically right now I'm mining for merits, and I have 400 million and about 279,000 merits. Okay, and why am I doing that? Of course, you know me. I've been telling you guys over and over again the same thing, that Leveling up your tune with faction is probably the best thing you can do. Okay. Please stop throttling. Jesus, 8,000, 14,000. Can you come back down to 4? Thank you. Thank you, OBS. Just relax. Woosah. Woosah. There we go. So I said mining for merits is probably the best thing you can do in this state. I mean, this is a 2-day-old account. And I've already got 400 million, and I got like, I don't know how many ranks so far because I haven't done the main actual quest. But if you do power play, you get, not only do you get the modules, you get money, and you get the materials that you need to upgrade everything. So before I start doing engineers, I'm gonna pretty much do as much as I can in Grom, right? And get myself leveled up. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'll see where I am before I actually level up and turn in those few quests. I can actually stack them, right? I can stack the quests. I can stack the points and wait a week, maybe 2, give myself 2, 3, 4 million in merits before I actually turn in the first few quests, right? And why would I want to do that? Well, a few reasons. One of which, I would beat Simple Guy. That's the first one. Second one, well, actually, I'll get 1 billion credits, and it can help towards the squadron carrier. So that's the progression so far. This is like a 2-day-old tune. It's not even 2 days old. I think I started playing on the 18th. What are we in right now? 21st. But I didn't play the day before. I did other things. You don't have to do what I do, but it makes the goddamn game easier. So, and it gives me something to do because while I wait for operations, which by my estimation might be a DLC. That's probably why we're not seeing it. And some server space might have been given to, testers to test out operations. That's why I'm having such a hard time logging in. Probably that's why you guys are having a hard time logging in. So if the partners didn't get them, and they're probably not, because if I was a CEO, I just want a clean house. I don't want to deal with any partners. I don't want to deal with any old contacts. So here we are at our location, and we're gonna do some mining for merits. Mining for merits. I popped a couple of rocks yesterday, a couple of monazite rocks, and let me tell you, not worth it. At that station I delivered it to, the price was like 300,000, so not worth actually doing anything except platinum. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing. I don't know how long I'll be streaming. I'm feeling a little bit good. I'm past some sick days that I had the last few days. My skin though is not good in some places, but whatever. So we're good health-wise, and I'm kind of freaking happy. So I might do like a very long stream tonight. And you should join me. You should actually join me in doing. You should join me in doing mining for merits. And do as much as you can. Do as much as you can, dude. Do as much as you can. Alright. You know, I'm watching this series from Australia, Mr. In Between. If you guys haven't, if you want to watch something, well, it's a crime drama, but it's, you know, Aussies are pretty comedic, and it's pretty fun. I kind of like it. Mr. In Between, I would say give it a shot. I don't know if you guys like it or not, but let me tell you, it's fun. So let's go and scan some rocks. Again, this is a brand new tune. This is a brand new T11 I brought on the 19th. So what day is it? Today's the 21st morning, right? So 2 days ago. And the day before that, I did the scanning, and the day before that. So this is a 3-day-old account. 4-day-old account. Okay? So, just to tell you, it's pretty goddamn easy to level, to get what you want in this game. I can actually probably end up getting a fleet carrier within maybe a month, or maybe in a couple of weeks, if I keep doing what I'm doing, right? Every one of my accounts has a fleet carrier. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying it's not that hard to get. It's really not that hard to get. You just have to figure out what to do that makes you money and fast, right? And just do enough of it. Yeah. So I know what's going on with FDev, that they haven't said anything. I expected something today. I really was expecting something today. But nothing came. And I know a lot of us are just sitting there on the sidelines, not playing, wondering when the new content comes out. I'm not that type of person. I'm not bored of the old content. So it doesn't matter if there's operations or not, but I really would like them to say something. But them saying nothing is also good news. Because if they said something, they would have said it already. Hey, we're not finished. We don't know when we'll finish. We'll let you know next month. Right? So they haven't said anything. So that to me is good news. It's not bad news, it's actually good news. So that's my thought on that. Hey, maybe they're having problems that I foresaw. I mean, peer-to-peer is terrible. So if they're actually building operations on that platform, we might never see operations. Because that's horrible. P2P is just their P2P is terrible. I don't know what they use. But we shall see. I was thinking maybe in a few months I'd be home. I come home this summer. And set up things for my daughter so she can go to school. it's all about my daughter. But she loves her friends. I asked her today, look, tell me about your friends, because I'm like, she never talks about them. And so she started describing all her friends, which is cool. Very, very cool. Again, this is a brand new tune. Brand new tune. And I already got the first four invitations for engineering. You can do things very well if you know what to do. So if you guys follow my series, if you're brand new and you follow my series, you'll know what to do. It's not hard. It really is not hard to get stuff done. That's right. So I don't know how long I'll be streaming. I mean, I might be streaming 2 hours, I might be streaming 5 hours. It all depends on how much energy I have. I'm getting on the average from 40, I got 49 even, from 44 to 49,000 merits per hour. Mining over here. And that's okay. That's not bad. Plus I'm getting materials for engineering. That's good too. No one's around. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Man, that's a lot of freaking... See, I got the 20% bonus on it. That's why I wanted to join my squadron fast. Get this guy in the squadron because you get the bonuses. And the bonuses help out very well. Anyway. I mean, I've been here, what, 5 minutes, 15 minutes? I don't even know. Forever, man. Yeah. Alright. I like mining. I think if this actually existed and I actually was the commander, I would be doing this a lot. I would be mining a lot. Spending time in rings, spending time in asteroid belts. Why not? Probably have a cat, you know. I'd probably be sleeping all day on the chair next to me. You know, that one over there. Where's the chair? Brother. Yeah, there's a chair right there. You'd probably be sleeping there. Yep. So that's the progression so far. So I've had this account for 4 days. I already have 400 million plus this ship plus an adder, completely upgraded. I've on the merit wise, I have 279,000 merits. That's from starting as of yesterday. I started 2 days ago. Merit mining. I just did a little bit. So it's not very hard to get money, and it's not very hard to level in your faction. You got to get it. You got to get that done early. I think it should be done very early, before you even do the engineers. Before you even start doing the engineers, because think now you're gonna go to engineers with a whole bunch of materials, right? And you don't have to go farm them at all. 150, 160 level wise, and you're golden. Man, I hit the mother load here, jeez. On my main account, I'm doing some colonization, doing some experiments. I'm waiting until Thursday until the server tick to see if that one ground station is affected by the agricultural. It probably is not. My senses, my spidey senses tell me it's not. So it tells me that it basically where is this? This one? Okay. Yeah, only thing I'm collecting is platinum here. So by the end of Thursday, let's say Thursday, maybe Wednesday, maybe tomorrow night, by the end of tomorrow night, I should have 1 billion. I should have 1 billion. And about 800,000 merits. But I don't know if I'll turn that in yet. And maybe I'll wait till next week to turn it in. In any case, I'm looking for the care packages. That's my main focus. So that's why I'm doing the power play very early. 4th day. So if you're a brand new player, it's really not that hard. I did six courier missions. I got an adder, I got Maverick suit, and I got an Artemis suit, so I can do scans. Then I used a tool called Spanch. Then I did an expressway to Exo Mastery, and I got myself all the Stratus Tectonicus out there in a straight line. I took my adder. I went on the surface. I scanned about 6 of them. I got about 128 million. I scanned other things too. There'll be a video. But 128 million. And then basically I got this ship, and now I'm doing mining for merits. So I'm sticking with the things that actually make me a lot of money, but also have a 2-prong purpose, and that is that I get things that I need in the game, like the modules.
Asteroid scan complete.
Starting to expire.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired.
Okay.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
I hate that that collect the limpet expired notification. I just want to have them replaced, and then so I don't have to hear that shit over and over again.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Okay. Let's keep going. So I wanted a prospector here.
Programming limpet drone.
Send it off.
Prospector limpet
Okay.
failed.
I kind of have to stop because somehow this ship is overpowered thruster wise. Yeah, I don't know Russian, dude. So if that's Russian, I don't know Russian. Whatever that is, I don't know what that is. So if you speak English, that's great, but I don't speak whatever language that is. Okay, so I have one here.
Asteroid scan complete.
I don't know what the hell that language that is. Is that Russian? Do you speak English? No? Anyway. There's one way to fix that. Since we don't speak English, you don't want to answer. Alright, bye-bye. I start talking about Simple Guy, and all the Russian friends come out from Elite Gaming, their squadron, and they work together. I know you guys are using clickbots. I know you guys are using a bunch of shit. So you want me to start telling FDev what you're doing? Because I know you're using it. And I know you guys are the ones selling credits online, so eventually you'll be found out, right? Okay, let's move on. Credit farmer. Alright, we're back. That's nice. Okay, OBS. Wonderful. I love OBS. Okay, so let's continue. So what's next after this? After we finish enough mining for merits, then
Engaged. Prospector limpet failed.
I'm
Asteroid
going
scan
to
complete. Prospector
do some
limpet
engineering.
engaged. Asteroid
Go
scan
do
complete.
Guardian, and probably that'll be in the weekend where I can actually do the community goal, and then after that
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid
we
scan
shall see.
complete.
I got 3 rocks after this. We shall see. But this account is an alt. It only serves a purpose, and that's to colonize. Colonization. That's it.
Asteroid deleted.
Okay. So here we are again. Every week the same thing, pretty much. Everything is as it should be. I'm gonna have to make a lot more money on this guy because I have to have 2 Panther Clippers, and they both cost about $500 million. Plus the fleet carrier. You know, so there is some, I'm gonna have to work on the money wise on this guy for a little bit. You know,
Asteroid depleted.
I need to have some money. Let me see, I started 6:30, right? How we're doing on inventory? Pretty soon. That's right. I don't play any other games, I just play this one. The previous game I played was Dungeons and Dragons. And I can't even tell you how many platformers were on there. They would farm the game like you can't believe. And that affects the stats, it affects the game. It affects the... In this game, for sure, it affects BGS and power play. If there are credit farmers, which there are in this game, and they're mining credits and they're mining materials for players and all this other stuff, it affects the game. It affects the numbers, it affects the BGS. And that sucks. Who can compete with 5 million merits? That's what one player brought last week. 5 million merit, but nobody's willing to say anything to FDev, you know. But I can tell you right now, I found a couple of them right here on Grom's server, and you know who you are. You know, they're mining merits, they're mining credits, they're mining stuff for people, and they're getting paid for it, right? So it's not a good thing to see something like that, because this game really is affected by the stats, what people do. So if you have platformers, if you have credit farmers in this game, it's the end of Galit. It really is. Forget about FDev just not doing anything about it, not coding, not doing something right. Credit farmers will destroy this game. Because the stats will be so way off. No one's gonna want to play it. Like the guy doing 5 million merits last week in Arissa. 5 million merits. Can you believe that?
Asteroid scan complete.
And nobody actually filed a complaint. Nobody did anything.
Collector limpet expired.
Bunch of chicken shits. But there's only it's a group. It's a group. It's a group. I promise you it's a group.
Asteroid scan complete.
It's a group. It's a small little group. And I found you out. I know who you are.
Collector limpet expired.
And we'll see what happens. Why is this important? Well, imagine these players working hard on one thing and they get 5 million merits, and then all of a sudden the BGS is different, this is different, that is different. You can't fight that, and you can't play against that. You definitely have one, at least I identify at least 2 on Grom's faction. At least 2. At least 2. And look who dropped in. Somebody dropped in, right? They must have heard their names being called. Anyway. You can't do this game without having to pay a credit farmer to play the game for you. You can do this game pretty damn easily. You get the end game. Then get to where you have everything. How long will it take? Maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a month. It all depends how much you play. But the point is, you need to play. You need to play the game. Even if you get everything you want and you're at end game, you have a fleet carrier, you got money in the bank, you got Thargoid ship, Thargoid stuff, Guardian parts, every material under the sun, so you can craft.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
You didn't get there by yourself. You bought, and don't people, I'm telling you, don't buy merits, don't buy credits from these people. Just don't do it. Don't cheat. Do it by yourself. It's just a freaking game. You don't need to. There's no levels here where you have to be level 100 right away. I don't need to be level 100 right away. I just figured out a way to do it within a few days. That's my thing. I figure how to do things fast. Right? And then I do them. Endgame, basically, there really isn't an endgame. As for there really in Elite, there is no endgame. more or less, it's having a fleet carrier, having a few ships, having some upgrades on those ships, fighting. There's no real end game here. I think maybe Thargoids were end game, but I don't think so. I don't really think so. Thargoids are not end game. Since there's no leveling system and there's no RPG progression, and it's just an open kind of game where this was actually a space sim, man, and they're just making it something different now. So maybe in the future there will be an end game. Maybe in the future there will be that, but I don't even think I've ended up, and I've been playing for 8 years. I don't even think I'm at end game right now. I've done Thargoids. I've killed almost 8,000 Thargoids. Right? I've accumulated over like 150 billion credits. I have 10 accounts now, and pretty soon I'll have the 10th fleet carrier. I have a squadron, and I have a squadron carrier. But I don't even think that's endgame. It's just having stuff. Because Thargoids didn't feel like an endgame. Right? Maybe somebody else can explain it better. It doesn't feel like there's an endgame in this game. It doesn't feel that way. You know, I've been playing it continuously for 8 years, so there you have it. But if someone can explain endgame better than me, I don't know. Have at it. I don't feel like there is an end game in Elite. You just keep going and going and going.
Programming limpet drone.
There we go. Let's see if you guys are lucky enough to see a pop rock.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect
That'd be nice.
failed.
That's not the rock. That's the glowy right there. No, that's the one.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone.
Let's see.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospector
I
limpet
think that's the
failed.
one.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
The reason I was talking about an end game and having more or less people think that if you have a fleet carrier and if you have all the ships and you got all the materials and you've
Prospector
done
limpet engaged.
that's not what I wanted. You've done
Asteroid scan complete.
the engineers, etc., that's endgame. That's not really endgame.
Programming limpet drone.
Some people feel that,
Failed.
and like these credit farmers who have their own accounts, who have these accounts and who have these websites, they call that endgame. You know, they call it, but it's not. You never finish. Yeah, right now I'm colonizing like mad. You know, like I'm doing colonization.
Asteroid scan complete.
And that's not even endgame.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
I don't know, maybe I don't know what endgame means.
Programming limpet drone.
Maybe.
Prospector limpet engaged. Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete.
Maybe.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Not having luck here. I need some rocks. Give me some rock here. Where's that?
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
There we go.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Oh, looks like
Asteroid
a
scan
pop rock.
complete.
Yep, it looks like it.
Prospector limpet
Okay.
engaged.
Supposed to have people come on, but they never came on.
Asteroid scan complete. Asteroid depleted.
Yeah. I would say Elite Dangerous is probably the best game for goal setting and practicing goal setting. I would actually make Elite Dangerous a high school course. You know, maybe freshman year. Because you have to plan things, some things you have to plan out. And you have to plan your future. You have to plan your next step. Not everything, some things. So it's an exercise in
At maximum
goal setting.
capacity.
It really is.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And so your goals can change as you grow in the game. Your goals can change, and basically as you advance, you might want to do different things. You might want to, and you need certain money for those things. You need certain money for certain investments, for certain shifts, for certain things. In any case, their goals change. And so you practice goal setting a lot, really a lot.
Collector limpet expired.
And that's why I actually have amazing success with this game, because even as a starting a brand new account,
Programming limpet
in about a week or two, I'll have a fleet carrier and I'll have everything I need for this account to be ready to do colonization.
Programming limpet drone.
So,
Programming limpet
but I've been goal setting all my life.
expired.
So I try to find avenues to do things fast, like Marco Quint engineer, right? I just need 10 minutes and Marco Quint will be unlocked. Okay. So where normally it takes 5 hours, 4 hours, or 3 hours. Some people just avoid it like the plague because it's a pain in the ass. So what's my point? Yeah, it's an exercise in setting goals, and you're using the space sim, arena of space, to practice. And so, what do you want? Well, you want a system, you want to colonize this, you want to do that, you want to have 100 ships, you want to have 100 billion credits. What is it you want? So that's where this game is unique, because it's whenever I'm off. Oh shit, I forgot that there's a rock up here somewhere. Oh. Is this it? I believe so, yeah, that's it. So, whenever I'm off and I don't feel I'm right, like I'm not at work or at home or whatever, playing Elite Dangerous a little bit kind of puts me on track. It's strange because it's a different kind of game. It's not like a normal game that I mean, right now I don't have any enemies I'm fighting. 0 enemies. Right? I haven't fought one pirate. I haven't gone on one scavenger mission. I haven't gone any massacre missions. I haven't done anything like that so far. It's like it would be like normal life, more or less. I gotta reach this level, and I bought this T11. Now I'm mining and I'm doing stuff for Grom. You know, I have a job, and the job is to level up for Grom, and then after that, it's well, you know, let's get a fleet carrier so we get a little bit more mobility. Hello, Victoria. There she is. So Victoria is one to actually agree with me, I think, because she is amazing when it comes to goal setting. Like when it comes to community goals, she is on top all the time. You know, and she just bought a squadron carrier, which is not a small feat. It's 25 billion credits. That's goal setting. That's goal setting. So it's like, it's a unique game. It's not made, I don't think it's made for kids. I don't think kids can play it. Because they wouldn't be in that mindset yet. You know, like when you're a teenager, when you're young, you're not there yet. And she's still got 100 billion in the bank. Now that's the kind of woman I'm talking about. Seriously speaking. So, and when you're talking about endgame, it means that the game is over. It means I'm finished. But that's the problem with this, is that it's never over. 100 billion in the bank is enough today, but it might not be enough next week. That might be a planetary purchase next week. That might be a purchase of a, you know, like a Earth-like world. It might be 100 billion might be a beacon for an Earth-like world. So that's the thing. And then you still set new goals after that. So it's a unique game. It actually puts me on track. So whenever I'm disoriented, or I'm confused, I don't know what I'm doing next or whatever. In real life, I said, okay, let me play some Elite. And after a few hours, a few days, sometimes it takes a little bit to get back on track. Like my processes are fixed. And I'm like, I get back to normal in real life. I want to be honest with you. That's a very good one. Where do you get the increased merit perks? How do you get increased merit perks? Do we have increased merit perks as a squadron? Do we have that? I didn't even see that on the list. Or did they add that in and they didn't say anything about it? I have the increased mining fragments. Do you have the 20% or you just have the regular, I think it's 12 or something like that? Yeah, I gotta check that out. Mining perks, huh? Oh, minor faction. You get 2 perks. Ah. Well, I gotta check that out because we just align ourselves to a minor faction. So I wonder what more do we can get. I do have the excess, the increased mining fragments. Oh my god, that's why you see so much cheddar in the screen. It's just I sit here for, I probably end up sitting here for hours just waiting for the damn limpets to finish. Yeah, we're talking about Victoria. Somebody asked about what does endgame look like for Elite Dangerous, and I don't think I can identify. I tried, but I don't think I can identify an endgame. I don't think I can. You identify endgame for Elite? I basically can't. I can't. There are games where the game is over, you finished, you end up. Whatever, you got something. But does this have an end game? I don't know of any. Well done, Victoria. You're a rock star. You did pretty good. Very well done. Are you solo? Are you solo in your squadron right now? Or you're playing with people? Because you would have been the kind of person I wanted to recruit. My goodness. You are a rock star. Yeah, 20%. Good. But yeah, we did that one CG that time, and we got an increase in that 10%. Oh my! Oh my!
Asteroid scan complete.
Who's giving you 10% in the merits? Increase in merits. Which faction? I'm 22 and I do like this game. I'm still very new. 120 hours though. I bought Cobra Mach 5 and I'm trying to unlock Brew Tarquin, getting my combat route on to Novus. Fine, Raxla. I doubt that there is I doubt anybody's gonna find Raxla. As for, I kind of have a progression for all my characters. I know where you are right now. Did you unlock all your engineers? Did you unlock any power play modules? Like if you want to do... I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry guys. Not my fault. OBS keeps giving me problems. Okay, so I'm finished. That took about
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
1 hour to load.
Collector limpet expired.
Oh, what'd I do that
Limpet
for?
drone. Collector limpet expired.
Shit.
Collector limpet expired.
God damn it.
Programming limpet drone.
What am I doing? Alliance faction. An alliance faction? Okay, let's do that. They won't pick up any more. Let's get rid of the canisters. Hurry up. I want to go home. Alliance faction. Endgame. Really, we don't have an endgame. Find Raxla? Yeah, there's no Find Raxla. I would say get your combat rank up. That's gonna take a while, dude. Combat rank. There is no fast way of getting your combat rank. Yeah, I know. What I did was, I'm trying to focus on, like, for instance, if I was gonna do combat and be a combat pilot, I'd want to be able to have my materials for engineering. I want to unlock engineers, right? I want to unlock the engineers. Let's get out of here. And
Cargo scoop retracted.
but having the having a power play unlocked, if you do power play, for instance, any, like, let's say for instance Grom. Victoria, I think, has who do you have? Don't you have Mayhem, or I think it's Mayhem, right? But I have Grom. So at level 100, you've got all the modules for the game. So that means you have prismatic shields. That means you have Imperial hammer. That means you have
Frame shift
that
drive
means you
charging.
have the pacifiers.
3, 2,
So you have a lot of things that you normally wouldn't have as if you didn't do a faction, right? So she has Mayhem. So the point that I'm trying to make is, you get, as you level up the faction, you also get materials, you get the modules, and so and then you get bonuses on top of that. It allows you to actually, like, for instance, you're doing yeah, you get the modules for whoever you choose. That's true. But, like, for instance, I like to pump Grom because Grom gives you 100% bonuses on bounties, right? So I turned in okay, the Academy. I don't know what we have. I think we have Sirius Corporations. I don't know who put that there. Oh, I think what's his face put Sirius. But getting back to what I was saying is that you, in any case, you get all these care packages that you have. You have a lot of materials. You don't have to grind anything, and then you do your engineering that you need for the weapons. And then, like for instance, if you do the engineering on the pacifiers, oh my god, not the pacifier, the Imperial hammers, they just OP in my opinion. Okay, so right. Yeah, you're working it differently than I am. I actually wait to do engineering until I have certain things, and then I'll do engineering. I like to just one day just knock it all out, knock out 4 engineers that I need for basics, and then maybe do another day where I get the weapons. So this way I knock it out. Yeah, you need engineering. You need engineering for that, but like if you're gonna do combat, my honest opinion is the Imperial hammers with plasma slugs is phenomenal, and I've done a lot of videos with those. I've done a lot of videos showing off the plasma slugs with also pack-hound missiles. Oh my god, you can't live without you gotta get pack-hound missiles, man. You gotta get pack-hound missiles. So that's a must-have. You're in combat, you gotta have those pack-hound those are so much fun. Those are so much fun. Yeah, she's aligned with Mayhem, and she's got the Academy, right? The Academy is a minor faction, which she's getting 10% bonus on merits, which I think might be something we need to look into, Jack, because it's just we should look into it. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a treat. This port that I'm going to is a Dodec, and it has 10 truss. 10 truss. That's right, 10 Dragster killers. Oh my god, it's a hassle just trying to land this ship. Yeah, you can engineer the modules. So you can engineer, like I was talking about the Imperial hammers. You can engineer the Imperial hammers. I put plasma slugs on them, so I'm using fuel for ammo. So you never run out of ammo. But you overheat, that's the only problem. The max you can have on your ship is 3, because you overheat like crazy. it just happens. Those the combination of those with pack-hound missiles, it's just so much fun. And I've actually videotaped them, and you guys have heard me laughing, and I was having so much fun doing that. Because it just takes out the shields immediately, and you're down to half a hull, 50% hull. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, so power play, you have to align yourself to a faction, right? And then you do missions, what have you, to basically level up. Now, I'm not doing any missions. I'm actually just doing, there you go, Jack. There you have it. So I'm not doing missions, I'm actually doing mining for merits. So that's what I was doing at that ring. I was mining platinum, and I'm going to deliver it here to the station. And yeah, what are you talking about? This 10 truss? This has 10 truss, man. 10. Seriously, I don't even know where the door is. It's like I've done this like how many times? 7 times. 7 times, and I still can't find the freaking door. Okay, let's get some boost. I'm gonna slam into this thing. And I got 70 something million tons of cargo. Yeah, 10 trust, 10 dragster killers. I don't even know where the door is. There's the door. I gotta get past this. This guy does it, whatever his name is. He's not gonna be docking here, I'm sure, because I'm sure that day one that he actually made this station, he can freaking dock here. I'm 100% sure of it. Here it is. There's the door.
Request approved. Prep for arrival on landing
10 trust.
3.
Yeah, I can't put auto dock on it. The place where I have auto dock is my refinery, so I don't have auto dock on this.
100 meters from touchdown.
But if I had auto dock, I would have been killed already. Old Virgin 07, my friend. There's a great combat pilot. Hook yourself up with Old Virgin, man. He's a great combat pilot. Great combat pilot. And he loves to do with Argoids. There you go. Alright, so I'm selling my crap. Right? I'm here for merits. But I'm getting a good price on the plat. It's not bad. Yeah, I didn't go full 280, right? So 69148.
Incoming message.
48,772. That's not bad. 48,772. Not bad. That was what I was shooting for. 48,000. At least leaving is a lot easier than going in. So I'm probably going to do this about 5 or 6 times. I don't know. Depends when I start to get tired. Okay, let's go. Nice. Oh, hello, my friend. Goodbye, my friend. $48K is 6. Yeah, about that. I don't know. A lower level, I think is low. It's a lot less. Maybe more. Maybe 9 levels. Because like I haven't turned in the initial quest, so I'm banking the credits, the merits. I mean, if you notice, I didn't get any care packages because I'm banking the merits. I'm banking the merits. Drexler Port. He kind of has like my name. I never would build a Dodec with trust. I never would build anything with trust. I don't want people to come in here and get killed. You know, I might be an asshole sometimes, but I'm not an asshole all the time. You know? Over, just wanted to let you know we just changed jobs and don't have as much time now. I'm still around most evenings, UK time. I got you, bud. I hear you. Well, whenever you can be on, I guess. This has 10 trusts. Can you believe that? And they move them very fast. So
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
over level 100 is 8,000 per rank. So yeah, that would be 6 ranks over level 100. Under level 100, I don't know the progression. I think it's like 4, then 5, then 6, and then 8. Something like that. But right now, I'm looking at 328,000 merits that I got since 2 days ago. So yeah, that'd be quite a feat. If you can survive the trust with a Kestrel, that'd be great. I think you can, because it's pretty fast, pretty nimble. So I'm halfway there. I need to do about 6 or 7 more runs to get elite in trade. And then I'll have Shinrada Desra and everything that place offers. You know, I might do the community goal this Friday or Saturday. So it's not moving too fast. They haven't even popped the first level. The first tier. So I think I have time. To do the community goal, but maybe I'll do the community goal for this account so I can unlock some Guardian stuff. And I'll do a stream on the Guardian. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, I don't have it on this account. So, so I wasn't, and I can probably build a better suit than they are offering. But it's free. You know? It's free. Never pass up on free stuff. There we are. Put ourselves a nice bright band of yellow.
Cargo scope deployed.
you don't stop or slow down, those limpets will hit the side of the hull.
Programming limpet drone.
That's the only drawback to this
Programming limpet drone.
to this ship.
Programming limpet drone.
I should have 4.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
All right.
Prospector limpet
That's a good one.
engaged.
We'll take that one. We'll
Prospector
take
limpet
it.
engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
I never pass up on free stuff, Victoria. I've like giving it for free, and like paint job is free. You know, I don't know how much it costs to actually buy that paint job, but it's not free. But they're giving it away. I'm gonna take it. So all you need is one item to actually get the paint job. One item to turn in. So that's a good thing.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. 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 Programming limpet drone.
There you have it.
Limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Let's see what else we have here. Oh. Deleted. We have an 11. Nope. Okay, let's wait. Never bought those CGs. Well, I know everybody will be back for the operations. They're away, they don't want to play, they're doing other things, but as soon as operations pops around, they'll be like, oh, let me try it, I want to try it. That's what I'm hoping. I'm actually thinking it's gonna be a DLC, man. We're gonna have to buy it from Steam or whatever. I really do think that. Have you been noticing the lag on a server? And it's the same. I think it's less people playing now than there was before. But I think there's a lag on a server because there's people testing it. That's just a thought. But I'm having major lags on the server. So okay, 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna go AFK for a second. Alright. Sorry, guys. I just got the suit at the last CG, but I like the Guardian side, so I'm getting another one. The same one? The same one? You're gonna get the same suit? I'm definitely probably gonna do Guardians with this, so I can get the FSD boost, so I can get and then shield reinforcements. So I'm definitely gonna do that. Collect some shit. That'll give me reason to collect it and come back. Ogre B, hello. How are you? I think they're gonna release a new ship. If they don't have operations, here's my thought. If they're not gonna have operations now, they're gonna have to release like a killer ship that everyone will say ooh, you know, like that. So they're gonna have to release an Anaconda Mach 2. They're gonna have to do it. Otherwise, if they don't have operations and they release a shitty ship, it's like, bleh. Who's gonna buy that ship? And no one's gonna buy it. And people are gonna drop off because they say, fuck it, operations is coming in the fall. You know, so I'm gonna come back in the fall. You know? I think it's gonna be an Anaconda. It's gonna be the Anaconda Mach 2. Corvette's still gonna be open. It still needs to be unlocked. Unless they say, okay, don't have to have it unlocked. But Cobra Mach 6. I actually like the Mach 5, dude. Mach 5 is a beaut. You know, if Elite Dangerous was real and these ships were real, that's the ship I would ask for in real life. I would say, give me the Mach 5 to fly through space and fight pirates. You know. Good morning, Hawk. Yeah, but I honestly think, because I've been having server lag, you guys haven't noticed it, but I've noticed it because I'm always on and I'm doing these streams. I've been having a server lag, which is unprecedented because a lot of people are not playing anymore. They're kind of taking breaks, even in my squadron. And so you wonder where's the lag coming from? The BOA. I never knew about the BOA. But where's the lag coming from? So I'm thinking they're 07 old version. Take care, buddy. I'm thinking maybe they are testing it now. That's why there's lag. They're testing the actual operations, and they might pop it out for money. You know, not for free, but for money. So don't be surprised if it's $20 DLC or something like that. I wouldn't mind, actually. I don't care. I'd still buy it.
Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone.
But if they don't, what I'm saying is they don't launch operations, they're gonna have to have a killer ship. They're gonna have to have a killer ship. They can't not have a killer ship and just have a dud or some piece of shit that no one's gonna buy. They're gonna have to have a killer ship. Something killer, something really out of the ordinary for us to just say, okay, we'll give you some time. We'll give you another 2-3 months, whatever you want. So a Sidewinder Mach 8, a Sidewinder, yeah, right. Yeah, a Sidewinder. Let's see, is this a Pop Rock? Last night I got a disappeared. Anyway, let's see what we got here. That's 13. Cobra 6. Because you like the Cobra with 12 hard points? Yeah, okay. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing a Sidewinder Mach 2. That would be... I want to see what they would make. What it would look like. Actually, Sidewinder looks like it belongs on a larger ship. Like you can pop it onto a larger ship. A larger body.
Asteroid defeated.
But I'm just speculating. I don't know what we're gonna have. Honestly, I tell you the truth. I don't know what we're gonna have. I don't know if we're gonna have Anaconda Mach 2. I don't know if we're gonna have a Corvette Mach 2. I don't know if we're gonna have anything else. But I can only imagine an Anaconda being sleek, like a stealth, like the Cobra, stealthy, sleek, triangular shape, long. Who knows? But I'm surprised at the silence. I was expecting something today, and I even told Kicks yesterday. I said, I think we'll hear something tomorrow, but it's Tuesday, and nothing. Absolutely freaking nothing. You know, it's 12 o'clock over there, but usually you'd have by early morning they would have given us something. So we have till 3 o'clock UTC to hear something from them. Anyway. But we gotta expect them not to say anything maybe till next week. We tried to do April, we couldn't do April. We have setbacks with peer-to-peer. I know that's the problem. I put money on it. If there was like a betting thing for you know, I can go to Vegas, I would put money that's the problem is the peer-to-peer. I put money on it. 100%. I put $100,000 right now. That's where they're having the problems. I'm telling you right now. That's where they're having the problems. It's just stupid. Peer-to-peer is retarded. It's so glitchy. I know that's where they're having the problems. They're probably trying to attach a bigger system to the peer-to-peer, and they're having issues with it. They can't. They can't. That's why the server has been so damn glitchy lately. It's been so damn glitchy. I can't even log on. You know, it takes me forever to log on.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. 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 Programming limpet drone.
Yep. Oh, look, we got a pop rock. Should I pop it? Serendipite. Let's see. What are you selling for? Minerals. Are you selling any Serendipite? Are you buying any? No. Drexter Port is not buying any of those. So I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Depleted. Pay night. Okay. Then we got that one for Cenobite, but I'm not going to do Cenobite. Monazite only got me 300,000 last night, which is 50,000 more than the platinum. It's easier to mine platinum. Okay, little tip. Look for meatballs. That's what I'm looking for. Usually meatballs will have the platinum on them. Little meatballs. There you have it. So there's another meatball over there. And there's another one over there. And there's another one over there. Okay. Yeah, so I'm expecting that the silence is actually very good. You guys might not think that's the case, but the silence is very good. At least they didn't come out 1st of April or 2nd of April saying, "Ah, sorry. We're gonna need another 3 months." Now they haven't said anything this whole month, and it's already the 21st already, right? So we're 10 days away from the end of the month, and they've said nothing. But I still think the silence is good. Okay? If not this Thursday, by Tuesday we'll have some response. Or, here's a new ship, Anaconda Mark II. Okay? Which I will be happier than a pig in shit if we got an Anaconda Mark II. Oh my god. That is correct. M4 mining machine? Oh, like what? What are you talking about? Oh, Mark 3 mining Mark. Maybe like a shuttle that we can mine with also. Like we can get an NPC to run our ship and we go out in the shuttle and we mine. So we do it even faster. In the previous elite. Ah, okay. How about a hauling machine? One to haul our stuff. Drop it off on a planet. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds sexy. Drop it off on a planet. Leave it to mine. Ooh. Yeah, I would actually lose my shit too, Ian. I would lose my shit. I'd be happier than a pig in shit, actually. So, and if they design it the way I'm like imagining it, like it would look like a stealth, like the Aurora. If you've ever seen pictures of the Aurora spy plane, like that, long, elongated, like stealthy, triangular, black, jet black. with 200,000 hard points. And the only class 10 like power plant to manage all the hard points. Oh yeah. That's a 5. That's a 6. A 1,000 light years, yeah, right. We already have that ship. Jump range is not important. I don't know what other ships they can actually do, unless they revamp all of them, you know.
Prospect to limpet failed.
Start off with the large ones and then just work your way down. And just mothball all the rest of them.
Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Prospect to limpet engaged. Prospect to limpet failed.
We have a miner, we have some we have a taxi service, we have a bunch of new ships. I don't know what else they can build.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
God damn it, come on.
Asteroid scan complete. Asteroid scan complete.
Seriously, I got skunked. That's terrible.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Honestly, I tell you, I don't know what they could sell. What other ships they can sell.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
Actually, the ones I'm thinking about is maybe the Diamondback Explorer Mach 2,
Scan complete.
Anaconda Mach 2.
Asteroid depleted.
But I don't know what other ships they can do that'd be worth buying. I mean, we got plenty of ships. They gotta think. They gotta go beyond. Well, we have a medium combat ship, Ian. We got the Corsair. That's a medium combat ship. So, yeah, I don't know what else they can give you. Not that it would make money, because the rest after this last Kestrel or something like that, I don't know if there'll be anything that could make you money, make the company money, unless they revamp the old names. Diamondback, the Anaconda, an Orca that can actually land on medium ports. Yeah. Okay, we got one over there. A planetary mining vehicle. Wow, that would be awesome actually. Would they do that though? What would it mine? They'd have to create some kind of system where you can find minerals and such on the planetary surface. So I doubt they'll do that one, because you'd have to recreate stuff. You have to create new, and they're pretty. There's like 2 coders. I don't think they'll be able to do that.
Collector limpet expired. Collector limpet expired. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Okay. Any other thoughts? Any other ships you
Programming
people
limpet
would
drone.
want besides the Anaconda Mark II? I want a Diamondback Explorer Mark II. Honestly. Diamondback Explorer Mark II. A new SRV? I'm inclined to disagree with you. It might be an SRV type shuttle that we can fit in the T11. So imagine having an NPC go out and spot the good rocks. So all we have to do is go mine them. I think Jack brought that up one day. But I think it'll be some kind of shuttle or some kind of landable craft that you can fit in a cargo bay and then just land on the surface with it. Yeah, I think that would be cool too, man. But it seems like the players have better ideas about this game than the actual developers. This is true. Because all the great ideas are coming from these webcasts and shit. Like Ricardo, people on Ricardo's over here and other places too. I'm just... Okay, let's go and farm
Programming limpet drone.
little meatballs.
Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete.
Let's see what we got.
Limpet engaged.
Platinum 18.
Asteroid scan complete.
Yeah, it'd be cool because then, like, for instance, if it had the capability to, you know, do what I'm doing right now, doing prospector limpet and let's say pulse wave analyzer, and you go out and you can have that NPC manually finds the rocks for you, and then you just go to the rocks. You don't have to keep scanning. It would find the best rocks for you. So maybe we'll have something like that. Who knows? Dangerous Mouse says, how about a proper dropship with its own APC that you can actually drop on a planet's surface without landing? Oh, that would be cool. That would be in line with operations, you know, so you can actually have something like that, right? That'd be in line with the actual operations because it's a ground combat thing, right? So, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. That would be very, very cool. Where is this thing? Platinum 18. Let's go there. Luxury cabins? You think? I mean, if anything, at the ship, I would go with what Danger said, that if they're gonna do a ship, that it should be something like that. They can drop an APC down. Also, being able to launch 2 SLFs at the same time would be okay. And you can move them 1 PC crew member, but not sure for what. You can launch 2 SLFs at the same time, dude. You have two fighter bays. You can launch. One would be you. The other one would be NPC. You can't launch 2 at the same time. I've actually done that. I put my Corvette on cruise control, you know, automatic pilot, and just dropped with one of the NPC pilots. And I went out and fought pirates. But you can't right now. They can't have 2 NPC crew members, only 1. So, if anything, when you guys are coming up with ideas, think the most laziest coders you can find eating potato chips and having big fat bellies. I'm not saying that this is them. I'm just picture that and then come up with an idea. Because I don't think they have enough coding power to actually build more stuff at this point. Yeah, you can only have 1 NPC, Philip. 1 NPC. But you can do a 2 fighter bay, whatever. You can do 2 fighters in your fighter, a fighter bay situation. It has to be a larger module, right? But you can go out. I went out with my NPC and I had fun. He fought some, I fought some.
Taking damage.
Well, that wasn't good. But you can you can't do more than one NPC. But if you have like a friend on board or somebody that you play with, they can go out in a fighter and an NPC can go out in a fighter. But I have done it before. We both went out and then my Corvette was just on autopilot. Yep. See where we're at. Alright. Yeah, it's actually the fighters are a lot of fun, but too bad you can't land on planets with them. You know, that would give you something else to do. You know, like landing with the fighters. Maybe that would be one of the vessels. It'll be a fighter that you can actually land on a planet.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Okay.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone.
See that's doable. I think that wouldn't cost that much manpower to actually do some changes like that, right? I think that would be doable. Stop a grappler module to stop driverless ships without stop bumping. Okay, we're working. What's the amount I got so far? 300, 328, 334. All right. Wonderful. The two I hope they revamp is the Anaconda and the Anaconda and the Diamondback Explorer. We need a small Explorer. The Diamondback Explorer would be cool. If they come out with a Mach 2. Well, who knows? We might even get a new fleet carrier. Imagine that. A bigger fleet carrier. One that can actually go 1,000 light years. Double the range. Alright, let's do... Ooh, shiny, shiny.
Failed.
Shiny, shiny.
Programming limpet drone.
Shiny, shiny.
Engaged. Prospect to limpet failed.
There's one right
Programming
there.
limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed.
And one right there.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet engaged.
Okay.
Prospect to limpet
This one
failed.
has absolutely nothing.
Asteroid scan complete.
Come on.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
How far away it is? It's 130. Oh. Alright, it's not too far.
Asteroid scan
Let's see.
complete.
What's this one? Platinum 31. Let's go here first.
Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Sorry, Philip. I'm just thinking out loud. You know? Because why don't they have new paint jobs? Why don't they have new ship interiors for the fleet carrier? And they even downsized the actual inside of the fleet carrier. Now there's no crew left. Right? So my thought is, why do that? So maybe they're gonna have a bigger fleet. Maybe not 60 tons. Maybe 30 tons. Maybe 40 tons, but not 60 tons. You know. And maybe that one you'll be able to buy with arcs. 100,000 arcs or something like that. Who knows? Yeah, I wouldn't buy it though. I'm happy as is. They just need to let us rename planets and systems.
Maximum capacity.
They would make tons of arcs letting us do that. You know you would name your planet something that you love. Yeah, exactly, right? A full tier 3 station, 250,000 cargo. Think about that. 250,000 cargo. You could load up a T1, go onto the black, you know, on that little highway that the Dukes of Myken formed, and then settle a place to and do a T3 there. You know? Yeah, that would be amazing. But can you imagine the cost of how much to jump? How much it would cost to jump that ship? Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Where is this rock? Not this one. 30, yeah, this one. Alright, let's go there first. I keep hitting crap. Yeah, I have 10 accounts. I'll have 10 carriers. Eventually, I have 12 accounts with 12 carriers. It takes 3 carriers to build a T2. It takes full 10 to build a T3. Shit, why is it so dark? Come on, I was writing the damn thing. So you need 10 carriers to build a T3.
Asteroid depleted.
So yeah, I don't like when they say that. Welcome to our carrier. No, dude, it's my carrier. They should say, "Welcome home, Commander." That's the comm they should say. Welcome home, Commander. You know, they shouldn't say, "Welcome to our carrier." I'm like, no, dude, it's my carrier.
At maximum capacity.
Do you pay for the damn fuel? Shut up. I hate the voice comm on that thing. It's like, welcome to our carrier. No. Yeah, it's no, I'm telling you, they just don't want you to feel like you own something in this game. Jesus. Yeah. This is true. This is true. Let's see what else we got out there. Oh, look at that. Welcome to our carrier. Really? You should say welcome to your carrier. Or welcome home, Commander. What can we do for you, Commander? Well, I don't know. How about you're fired? Okay. Yeah, dump some cargo.
At maximum capacity.
Exactly. Indeed, I always carry some Imperial slaves on my carrier. Wish they behaved as that. Yep, that's basically it.
Collector limpet expired.
I mean, how much would they have to do to just say, welcome
Collector
home,
limpet
Commander?
expired.
Or welcome to your carrier, Commander. Welcome, you know, like something like that. Glad to see you again, Commander. Welcome home. It's not much work to actually change the voice on that. Jesus, man.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming
An
limpet
apartment in the fleet carrier would be nice.
drone. Programming limpet
With a
drone.
bed and a place you can store like your suits
Programming limpet drone.
and your guns. Kind of like in
Programming limpet
in
drone.
Cyberpunk, you know. You can see your guns and put them on a wall.
Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't think about it. It's like quality of life. It's not something on their agenda. It's an 11-year-old game, man. Be honest, we should be happy to get what we get. Most games have closed their doors a long time ago. That's the reason why we don't get what we get. I agree with you. Breaks mine. Pisses me off every time I hear that, because it's like, how much did I pay for this fucking thing? And it's not even mine?
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
Alright, let's see what we got. We got 32 platinum.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Look at those chunks. Give me some more chunks. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Oh shit, we might be finished soon. Let's go. Gotta go to double-digit growth, man. That's what I keep saying to you guys. As soon as they see double-digit growth, they start. That's why I think they're banking on operations. They'll kick elite above double-digit growth. It'll replace the roller coaster crap they have. And so hopefully operations do well. So that's why I'm thinking operations might be a DLC. You know, people will have to buy it.
Cargo hold at
Because
maximum
if they're fucking
capacity.
willing to pay $50 for a fucking paint job, I think they'll be able to pay $20 for DLC.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, she's getting full. She's getting full. I don't want to drop all of them yet. Let me see. Prospector. Osmium. Prospector. Platinum 28. Osmium. Depleted. Osmium.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay. Where's the 28? Depleted. 28. This might be my for this round, right? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be game currency. I think it'll be like a rechargeable thing. Like you got to get those to recharge your cookies, but you won't be able to buy anything else with it. No, I don't think it's gonna be that way, Hawk. Here's my thinking. In order for you to keep playing operations, right? It can't be something that you're going to be able to buy, okay, with ARCs. So if you can buy the rechargeables, right, with ARCs, then you're only going to go and do the operations once, pick up the special item, the clicky, whatever it is, and then just go and buy with ARCs, right? So they have the frontier money so that you can accumulate it doing operations. So you have to do the quests, and you get so much for doing the quests, and then you get the clicky,
Maximum capacity.
right? You get the clicky, and then you can reload the clicky with the frontier money. So the thing is, they want you to keep playing operations. So they put the carrot out there. The frontier money is the carrot. Okay? Otherwise, everyone would play operations once, and that'll be the end of it. We got the clickies. Now we just pay recharging it with ARCs. That's it. Okay? So they want people to keep playing operations. That's what's going to happen. Now, why do they want people to keep playing operations? Because they're gonna have other missions. So playing operations is key. Otherwise, there'll be no other missions. So there'll be module exclusive for people playing operations. The rest get excluded. No, that's not what I mean, Hawk. In order to get the clicky, you have to actually play operations, right? Like doing a raid. In order to get this magic sword, you have to do the raid. Okay? So it's going to be like that. But those clickies are going to be rechargeable. So in order to keep recharging, you have to keep doing the raid. So it's a grind fest. They're asking you to grind. It's not that the rest get. Everybody has a chance to do operations. Everybody can do operations. But if you don't want to do operations, you're not going to get that special
Limpet drone error.
whatever
Cargo
clicky it is.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Who knows? Maybe the clicky will be bought with ARCs, and then to recharge it, we need Frontier money. Yeah, that's the case. That's what's going to be. It'll probably be exclusive to operations. But then a lot of games have that, right, Hawk? A lot of games have that. It's like they have, like for instance, Dungeons and Dragons had one of these two-handed swords. It was an adamantine sword that you exclusively get from a dragon raid. Okay, so you have to do the dragon raid, and it was a random drop, so you didn't know if you're gonna get it or not. There were other things in that end chest. Okay, so when you got it, you were happy as a pig in shit. But in order for you to actually get that, you had to do the raid. You're not gonna get it without doing the raid. Yeah, it probably more than likely gonna be only on foot, Philip. So, I'm sorry, but that's my opinion. That's they probably want to do more on foot stuff. But here's the consolation to you. What if we're fighting Guardians? A new NPC. What are we're fighting that now? So wouldn't you want to do that? So let's see what happens.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, I'm not gonna write it off. I actually love ground combat. It's not that bad at all.
4,
Not that bad at all.
2, 1.
Yeah, maybe they'll have everything, Hawk. So I'm just saying that maybe it'll have clickies for ships also. But in order to actually get those clickies recharged, you'd have to do operations again. You get my point? So I think they're combining space combat and on-foot combat in this venture, right? So you might have both. You might have a special module for your ship. Okay?
Frameshift drive charging.
Might happen. We might have on foot, not Thargoids, Guardians.
Ready to engage.
Might be Guardians, since they're actually thinking of that. Maybe the Thargoids were actually our benefactors. They wanted to save us from the Guardians. Because remember, the Guardians had two factions. One was they were vegetarians, the vegetable ones, and then the other one was a military force. So maybe we're gonna confront the military side of Guardians. No, Dodek is not available yet. I don't know. I never a fan of first-person shooter games. I still stick. Philip, I wasn't either. And then thing is that I actually never wanted to play first-person shooter. I like third-person shooter. Don't like first-person shooter. But then I tried it out, and then I said, it doesn't bother me anymore. So it was like I have the gun in my face, whatever. So I tried it out, and I was okay with it. But Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. No, I can play on foot. I just don't like it too much. I have an Odyssey engineers and I like 10 fully engineered suits, but ships are more fun. You know, I don't disagree with you. I actually like everything.
Delta Romeo Alpha. Welcome to this independent station, Commander.
And I kind of got thrilled in the last CG, 2 CGs ago. I used the Caspian Explorer. I made it the Caspian Destroyer. And let me tell you, I put Imperial hammers on it. It was so much fun. Imperial hammers and is this it? Yeah, that's the port. I can't even tell where I am. I put Imperial hammers and come on.
Clearance denied. Resubmit within 7,500 meters.
Well, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. Imperial hammers and Packhound missiles. That was fantastic. That was actually fantastic. I had so much fun. That was so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, it won't be able to do more than 4 because the power drain and the overheating. Even 4, it overheats like crazy, dude. You know, I got like 300-400% heat. The whole ship was on fire. It was so much fun. Oh my god. But those things, once it hit something, it took out the shield, took out half the hull. And then I Packhound missile the fucker. He was gone. It was so much fun. Oh, I gotta keep doing that. Oh, where am I at? 26? Of course I am. 26. That was so much fun. And then the smaller ones, they would fly off and then they come back, swing around and then fly at super massive speed towards you. I'd Packhound missile the fuckers. And they would slam into a wall of missiles. Imagine 24 missiles slamming into a little freaking vulture. It's the little things in life that bring happiness to you. You live for about 5 minutes and then you blow up. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so here we are again. And we're going to sell off our stuff. So still get 252, so 70 million, right? That's a pretty good price, man, for an hour of work, right? About an hour. I don't know how long I've been. But talking a lot, I guess. I've been like more than an hour and a half. 47,824. Isn't that great? 47,824. Right? And we got another this to sell. I don't know why I don't give you merits for that one. But I'm at 600 million. I'm at 600 million. Yeah, 47,000, dude. Actually, I can do it within an hour. So if I'm not streaming, checking the stream, doing, talking to you guys. Not that it's bad. I'm just saying I can focus better and do it within an hour. So 47,000, 48,000 in 1 hour. Yeah. Which is not bad. Hey guys, I'm gonna kill it here. I want to go to the bathroom and do some other things. No, this is an actual acquisition system, Philip. It's an acquisition system. So I'm like running. I got a stronghold system that I'm mining in, and I'm delivering the mined material to this station, and they're giving me 252,000 per ton, and that gives me merits. So I'm getting 48,000 merits a hull, and I only have 280 tons. So figure that if you have this is a new account, so if you have the pre-engineered stuff, it works out better. Anyway, I'm gonna close it here because I need to do some things. But I've been really happy to see you guys, really happy to talk to you. Love you all, and hopefully we have some good news this week about,